Hello, welcome, and thanks for joining us on a special episode of Dame Don't Attack My Eye today. Today being E3, one of the days of E3, the day of E3.
The bring it home day. The close to home day.
We were the first people in the state of Wyoming.
I don't even think there was one in Wyoming.
I don't think there was one.
I know the Idaho players were said they were
down
here.
We're in Utah.
What? Sorry, fangirls. We're not telling you where in Utah.
Maybe they were there. Oh no, they saw us.
We were kind of like the loudest ones there.
Yeah. So
but anyway,
we were the first ones to
and
be
the
able
loudest
to try
first ones there.
the 3DS version and the Wii U version of Super Smash Bros. For 3DS and Wii U.
Bragging aside.
All bragging aside, we got a sneak peek of the game. We got to try it out. I'm sure you've seen a lot of footage recently, but
and on that note, we're hopefully by the time this video is up, we recorded our matches.
Yeah, we'll have those up.
So it's 4 matches in total.
Yep.
And so we'll have that up.
Yeah,
when this video is up as well, so check those out.
Yep, be excited for that. Today we have with us, I'm Jelly.
I'm Raid.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Blurb.
Hi.
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 All right, so let's
I've
just
been conditioned for that reaction.
let's just go through everyone. Tell us what characters you played today, and not necessarily about your character, like how you felt each character was, but just how you felt the game was in general. You can compare it to Brawl, Melee, or the best Smash game, depending on your own preferences. Yeah, so give us your impressions on that. We can go with Joke.
Okay, I played Greninja first match and Villager second match. I had a hard time getting used to the Wii U Pro controller, so I don't have the best impression. But I enjoyed playing them. I had a lot of fun. I had to make sure to use all 3 taunts at the beginning of the match. Oh yeah, with both characters. I just went around experimenting with the moves more than anything. I thought it was really interesting. I think they're both Greninja and Villager will be lots of fun.
Okay. What about the physics of the game?
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Not necessarily advanced techniques or anything, but just the way it feels.
Just the wave dash.
The wave dash
Wave
it
dash.
feels.
Deconfirmed.
You're
No,
just not good
it's a little bit faster than Brawl. Most of the up Bs I noticed went a lot higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main physics things.
Fastball.
I didn't test much of fastball. I was too busy thinking about the moves.
I mean, fast falling, like falling fast.
In general, it was a
faster
falling
fast.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll move on to Raid.
Okay. I played Rosalina, and then I played Bowser. And for the question, how the game felt, especially in the Bowser match, well, in both matches, I mean, to be frank, I mean, I was kind of lost in the hype that, like, looking back in my memory, like, I don't remember noticing anything, like, super big. Like, when I got to play the 3DS version, and there, just, like, watching my one character run around, like, I paid more attention, but, I mean, I suppose that, agreed, it is, like, speed-wise and kind of the feel-wise, it is somewhere in between Brawl and Melee. I don't remember it ever, like, for me personally, ever being, like, noticing anything really big with physics. The only thing I'd say that really stuck out to me with the physics is it feels like the gravity is a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Like, you go up, but you do go up faster, but you come down faster, too. And so, that's I mean, unless we want to, I don't think I'm going to start, like, speculating too much about how it's going to play out, but I will say, just from the initial impression, like, I didn't ever feel, like there was some sort of bump in the physics or the fluidity of how I was playing. It didn't ever, like, there wasn't ever a moment where, like, oh, that was weird, or, oh, like, I was just playing and it felt like, I've been playing a lot of Project M, and I've been playing a lot of Brawl, and it felt, I don't know where it falls between the two, but yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know, to be frank. I just was really having fun. And
all right. That is great.
Oh, thank you. I was worried. I was worried.
I was about to judge you. but
On
I'm like,
Saturday, I'll be a lot less
You had
fun.
fun. I
I
guess
guess
that's
that is
okay.
fine. Such fun.
You know, Smash ain't no joke.
It ain't no joke.
It
And
ain't
you
no joke.
can
And that's
know
coming from
that
us.
is a core principle for us here at Dame, because if you watch one of our videos, we freak out when someone reminds us that Smash ain't no
No
joke.
joke.
It's true.
And that Little Mac ain't no air fighter.
All right, let's move on to Blurb. What are your feelings?
My feels.
Love.
Your
Uh,
feelings towards Smash
he loves.
Bros.
First
you
of all,
play?
we got a super great surprise while we were there. We were not expecting to go in and play the 3DS demo.
Yeah.
But they were passing around 3DSs, and since we were the first, we got to get a little bit of hands-on on Smash Run. And Raid used Bowser. I used Mega Man. I love the Blue Bomber. And
I love you more. No, way. No.
Wow. Wow.
I love you more.
Using the 3DS controls is going to be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for 3DS Smash. I will not lie, the idea of playing 3DS Smash anywhere makes me really excited. But deciding buttons to use for jumps with the tap up tap, even though it's a slider tap, a slider jump, or the XY buttons, as well as the shielding and grabbing.
Yeah.
So getting used to Mega Man's mechanics was interesting. I think in general with the game, with characters like the Villager. Oh yeah, and I also played Greninja, the second match. I think with all of these newcomers,
Who did you play on the Wii U one?
on the Wii U one,
Was
I
it-
played Mega Man and Greninja.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then 3DS,
That's right.
the Smash Run, I also did Mega Man.
That's right.
So newcomers that are coming into Smash, they have movesets that are like taken straight out of their games, and something that I love about Mega Man's moveset is that just everyone is very distinct, distinctly from games from his franchise, and doing that makes, I don't want to say it's unintuitive or like not intuitive controls, but having an uppercut as an up tilt, usually a strong up attack is like different. And so having like the uppercuts, and then I heard some comments about like Villager's moveset, how it's really interesting, and Rosalina's movesets, Palutena's I think is going to be the same, where you get to know your character a lot more, and the characters are a lot more distinct in their movesets, which I think is pretty cool, because a nair for every character is no longer just a kick with a hitbox.
Or a
Out of it.
spin.
Yeah. Whereas
Some are spins in there.
or a spin or something. So we're
That's
getting
cool.
we're getting different movesets, even
True.
though like up Bs are continuing to be the recovering moves,
Well, yeah,
but
you gotta
sometimes
have
like right
Yoshi.
Jigs.
Yoshi, that recovery.
Jiggles.
And I like the
Okay.
feel of it. I like the pogo stick Greninja. That was fun.
Bowser didn't.
Infinite down B combos. I mean, down
Bowser
air
didn't.
combos. Bowser didn't like it. His big body.
Let's see. Yes, I liked it. I was also caught up in the moment, and so like
See.
I couldn't analyze it too much, and I also wanted to try a whole bunch of things with Mega Man that I
Yeah.
didn't get to.
Yeah. Can I
Uh,
throw in that with what you commented about the 3DS? It was interesting. I don't have much experience with the Pro Controller, but I never had any hangups with it when I was playing.
Mhm.
However, one of the biggest things is I never tried to use the C stick, and I think that was maybe if I had tried, I would have felt a hang up. But for some reason, when I played the 3DS one, I do remember noticing the lack of being able to do just a quick smash.
Felt weird.
Felt really weird.
Felt like in
Interesting.
64.
Felt like the best Smash game.
Yep. But
Okay.
so control, I agree. I think it
Controls are
will
gonna take time.
it will take a little bit of time. Like I got the hang of it. Like I
Yeah.
was closer on. Like I generally didn't. I wasn't smashing as much, I guess. But and especially because in Smash Run, enemies are all around you. That you're generally doing like nairs and things like that. But I think we'll get used to it eventually. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nothing too it's actually better than I thought it was going to be. But I mean, it's still like a thing that you notice.
It's going to be a learning curve, but we're going to get used to it.
With the moving upwards and the moving downwards and how the gravity feels quicker, but you also like move up faster. I thought that was just a Mega Man thing when I was playing. I was like, oh, it's because of Mega Man's like particular like weight.
Yeah,
or,
physics.
Physics. But it sounds like it's happening to everybody feels like it's quick up and whoop.
Yeah, quick down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
That's
I agree
interesting.
with that.
Okay. Well, now I guess we'll move on to me. I played. Fine. I played Little Mac first, and then Villager second.
What?
And I will.
You didn't play Villager
second.
first?
Well, last the best of all game.
Here we go.
We were playing 4 matches. I'm going to play Little Mac for 3 and Villager 4. Okay. So yeah, I will second the gravity thing. I felt like there was a lot of, it felt like you were almost like a real human. You're just like, I can't jump that high. But then, you can do your up Bs and you get a lot of distance, but you come right back down. Little Mac he seems really heavy. And just the thing I really liked about the game was the feel of hitting people, just felt like,
Yeah.
bah, 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 bah. Like, obviously Little Mac really helped that, I think. But I just think anytime you're hitting with a smash, it just feels like huge, which, I don't know, gives
True,
it
yes. And
an atmosphere that is so different than the other games.
It feels like each hit is very impactful. You have those little flares of animation that happen during hard hits. You got the black lines going across. When you get a hard hit with the smoke trails, you have things spinning around
it's
you.
amazing how much that does.
It
Like,
changes it a lot.
Even though I don't really notice them, it's one of those things that just change. You do notice it at the same time, kind of thing. It just adds to the visual flair so much, and I agree. I think it adds to that oomph that comes from attacks. Immediately, I played Bowser in my second match. And it was just that comes with the territory, but I hear you.
Yeah, like with Mario's punches, Pikachu's tail. His tail attacks have this really neat, you can see the arc of the tail and the places that it's hitting.
Yep.
Which I imagine is move box.
Which some of the sound
hitbox.
effects, by the way, are really cool too.
Those
Both
sound
Sonic's and
effects.
Pikachu's I really liked.
It really feels like you connect.
Yep, and I also felt I don't want to take too much from yours, but with the getting hit far, I feel like people get hit really far easier. However, they peter off really quickly.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Once it starts to slow down, it slows down real fast.
Yeah.
And I don't know how that's going to translate. If it gets people back faster, and it's oh, I didn't die, but I'm back faster, I think that could be cool, but I don't know. It's an interesting idea, but...
Yeah, it was really interesting, the way it seemed when I would see people die, or when I die myself, it was either oh, look, it's sending me so far, but I'm slowing down a lot, or it was just you were instantly gone. It almost seemed because you were going so fast, and then you just slow down so fast,
Right.
or you just go so fast and you're just gone off the screen. That's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't test DI or anything like that, not gonna lie.
Yeah, we didn't really have time.
So, very much lost in the moment.
They were
Apologies.
friendly.
Maybe when we go back on Saturday, we'll have to kind of refocus on those things.
I tried mashing during a smart bomb. Did
it work?
Star Fox bomb. It didn't work a lot.
No, I tried a little bit too.
It was like
Because that's.
but I'm not very good at DI
that,
either.
though.
But I was just mashing in one direction, just seeing if my character would move.
Yeah.
Didn't move too much.
Yeah.
But with that tapering off of the speed, I felt like I was doing something to slow myself down somehow. It's
Right.
yeah, but maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe I
don't
wouldn't.
know.
Maybe it
We'll
was
see.
Sakurai.
I channeled directly to you and stopped you. But yeah, so I feel going back to that gravity, I feel this is going to be a little combo heavy, or at least more than Brawl was. I feel like you're not going to have trouble getting back to the stage, and that's going to be, in that aspect, it'll be like Brawl. It seems like you can get back to the stage. We can talk about this later as well. The, no edge hogging thing
Yep.
Where if you're trying to, if you're grabbing the ledge and you're trying to stop someone else from grabbing the ledge, they come by, you just get bumped off the ledge.
In one of our videos, it is the one with the 2 links.
Yep.
You
we
can
asked
see
them
it.
to test it.
We
and
kind
they
of are
proceeded.
yelling about it.
Yep.
We're kind of annoying sometimes.
But yeah, you'll see the one link jump, and the other link is holding onto the edge. The link falls down, and it bumps the other link up. So it just throws you right off the ledge. So I think you can get back to the stage really easily. I don't think there's still going to be gimping and all that stuff. But I feel like there's going to be a little combo heavy, more than Brawl was, quite a bit. Because of that gravity, you hit people up and just wait for them to fall back down. We've seen some combos in the tournament.
We know Fox's up tilt still can combo.
Yep, everyone's up till probably combos now.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that's what I felt as well. Which gets us to our next point. I feel like, we've only seen a little bit of the game, but how do you feel that this has the potential? What kind of potential do you feel this has as a competitive game? Joe.
I think it has plenty of competitive potential.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of the characters seem really fast. I think it has a very, it's definitely, I think it's going to be different than both the previous games.
Yeah.
Melee was about the speed and, like, combos and just high, very fast, quick gameplay. Brawl was more about,
just combos.
It was just combos. Brawl was more calculated and slow paced, but there's still some fast elements.
Like
I feel like
spacing and that kind of stuff.
Smash 4 is going to be more in the middle. It'll be faster than Brawl, but not quite as many combos as Melee or 64. So I think it'll have. I felt like none of the characters so far were like terrible, so that's great.
Yeah, and then how do you feel like the lack of DI or a lot less DI will help with combos?
From what I understand, the Smash DI was a lot less, but normal DI was maybe back to like 64 levels, I would say.
So almost non-existent.
So no.
As a 64
maybe
player.
a little more.
No, just
What
kidding.
some people were saying was that there's still DI, it's just not nearly as.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on.
To myself.
To my raid over here.
Whether or not, so the question basically is whether or not, what do I see its potential in the competitive scene?
Yes, or like, I mean, it has, no matter what it is, you can take it to a competitive level, but like, how do you feel this game could be taken competitively? From what we've seen. It's a deep question.
It is, and there I would actually talk more about like what is competitive and who is it appealing to, and
Philosophy.
like, who's deciding what's competitive and crap like that. But frankly speaking, when it boils down to it, I feel like what Joke said. I feel like it's going to be very interesting to see how things like just how new physics, because it's very clear that there are different things.
Yeah, big time, big time.
Not necessarily the things I would have guessed that are going to be different. And I'm very interested in see how that can make the game flow. Obviously, I mean, Melee versus Brawl has been a debate, whether or not that's good or not, has been, or the debates happened is, whatever, has been something that's been going on, and then, with Project M, there's a lot of talk about competitiveness, and with, Smash getting more and more popular. I mean, to be frank, this game's going to have a huge community, a huge scene.
With an online community.
Yeah, and it will be I mean, I don't know if whether or not the game is popular from a competitive community standpoint has anything to do with how competitive it is. Mm-hmm. I think it has a lot to do with other factors. But I do think I'm very interested personally, like, I want to be part of those people that are working to figure out what Smash 4 can do and what characters can do, because just some of these new variables, I mean, the whole edge hogging thing, while initially it's like, that seems kind of dumb, I'm interested to see how it ends up playing out. Mm-hmm. The way people get hit, being just heavier in general and a little bit faster, I mean, and then, of course, and I would say, when it does come down to it, though, the biggest thing that can really influence it, and isn't just necessarily physics, but it's just how good the characters are, and how viable everyone is in different matchups and things like that. Because one good character, I feel like, can really affect a lot of the metagame. But So that's kind of my general feel. I feel like there's no question. We've played the game for technically 4 minutes.
I
There's
know.
tons to be discovered,
So
tons to be
so
looked
much.
into.
Yeah.
I played Bowser. I love Bowser, but just like, I just felt like I had touched the tip of the iceberg. We got to delve in further with just Bowser,
The flame.
let alone the physics.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've kind of been talking in circles, but we'll see. There's a lot of we'll see, but it'll do fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to be a part of it.
Cool. All right, Blurb.
Okay, so Nintendo does not always what we want, but what is unexpected, and it ends up being awesome. Like everybody has said, I think there's a lot of untapped potential, and new things, even just small tweaks in the engine, allow for different characters to have different advantages and things, and especially with the ledge game. But I think the thing that most impresses me with, and this is going to be weird because there are no custom movesets allowed in online for anyone, but
With
seeing
anyone.
seeing a screenshot of Mario having 3 different types of fireballs, with different speeds, different powers, different variables, that just, whoa, the entire roster now has multiple movesets, and if that's used, I think we should keep our minds open to not limiting ourselves to 8 minutes, 3 stocks. That's it.
Totally.
We have to
Smash 4 is going to need its own set of conventions and its own way of doing things that we can't just rely on previous Smash experience just to dictate that.
and things are going to change so much depending on the people who play and the rules we decide on, custom movesets, Miis, and each of these characters with these multiple variables with the cape, the electric cape, the super high jump. You can change your character completely and how they move and how they act. And if you have your own set custom character, that's going to be mind games for a lot of people in a tournament that you go to. And so I don't know how that's all going to play out, but I'm super stoked to just see all the different combinations. That's infinite combinations of metagames, and geez, even tier lists sound silly when each character has 30 different versions of itself.
Yeah.
That's the implications of that. Some combinations of characters' movesets can be used to further propel your character into in a competitive way, or nerf. Sakurai is giving us that choice, and I think that's something huge. So I think it has a lot of potential right now, and we have to keep our minds open. Even with all the stages, we're getting a lot of stages. We have to reconsider walk-off stages. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea.
Probably don't need to reconsider them.
No. Just keep our eyes.
Wait till DDD's playable.
For you.
Those chain grabs.
But they're going to be chain grabs, but they're going to be better because he'll have better faces while he's doing them.
You wanted more entertaining,
He
right?
just gets the troll face.
Anyway, so
Downloadable
I'm
faces.
thrilled.
New
This is
DLC.
going to be exciting, and if we can keep our own custom movesets for each one of our mains, woo! That excites me. That making my own Mario Smash character.
Yeah,
It's pretty exciting.
for sure. And I think we'll have to we can go into more depth on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's
That
a lot of
is
depth in
actually
that.
Yeah, there's a lot of depth there. Sorry to open up that
Yeah.
that can of worms, but I just think that that makes the game infinite almost.
Yeah.
Because you can try out so many different things.
Agreed.
Yeah. All right. So I've kind of given some of my ideas on how it could be competitively, but I'll just throw the custom movesets to the side for now. Not.
We'll pick it up.
Yeah, we'll pick it up. We can talk about this later. This is a big
Once we know
subject,
more
I
about
think.
it,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I think it merits its own video, to be frank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just from the regular game, I feel like the core of what's made competitive Smash is still going to be there. We're not going to change to time. we're not going to do anything like that.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we do need to reconsider, how many stocks are we going to use? What time are we going to do? Like, because there are going to be people that when you make a game competitive, there are people that try to take advantage of things and different play styles, and we need to explore all different play styles, all the characters.
Yeah.
I think this is a good opportunity to unite the Smash Bros. Community more worldwide, on a worldwide level.
Oh.
I think
And online is going to be a big factor.
I'll throw the word Japan in every video, but I love the Japanese Brawl community. They had some really cool, they had amazing characters that weren't really used in our country. Like, they had great foxes and pits, and we had a couple here and there, but they had some really unique, they had a unique, what's it called? Metagame, that's the one. And I don't mean Meta Knight, I mean
because it was Meta Knight.
Because it was the Meta Knight-less game. Yes. But I feel like with this, hopefully this is being a really good online mode, that this becomes more of a worldwide Smash community game, and we can explore so much about it.
Well, and in that, I think that's an interesting point, and I foresee Nintendo taking more initiatives in doing competitive stuff. Not necessarily the way the Smash community would do it, but doing online tournaments or doing some sort of what they do with Pokemon.
Yeah.
I could easily see them getting behind Smash Brothers.
Yeah. I would love to see Nintendo go for both sides. Like, I would love to see them throw a tournament free-for-all with items, and on the side, maybe 1v1s. That would be really cool as well.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo loves trying to serve both audiences. That's what they're all about.
Yeah.
So,
If they want to serve all their fans.
yeah.
And when we watched the tournament with the Invitational, that proved that very well.
That proved that Super Sudden Death is dumb.
Yeah.
Decision made! Close that window. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well, is there anything else you'd like to talk about? Any other things that stuck out to you when we got to try the game today? Anything at all?
Just so you know, we're all sunburnt from standing out in the hot sun for
How many hours did we wait
it
total?
was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
7 hours? Started at 4, we were there at 9.
9,
So-
you shipped 7.
Most of us have like heat stroke, and we're like all hyped up, and I hyped
I'm
out.
so exhausted.
Yeah, we're exhausted,
But
but
not
just so much
nervous.
fun.
Yeah.
Not
Dude, I'm
nervous.
still burning pure hype energy.
Never.
Yeah.
I'm still going.
It's,
So
I tried to go home and take a nap before we did this video, but I couldn't do it. I was just like imagining Little Mac punching things.
Villagers,
Man.
foreigners,
Eh.
broken.
So we'll get to play the game again on Saturday. We hope that we can get some more insights. I'm still thinking to myself, who am I going to play? Can I try some things? To be frank, my first thought was I'm more interested in trying out characters, but it might be good to really kind of test some of this stuff out. But I think there's going to be a lot of variables to this game that will change how it grows. I mean, to be frank, when we talk about how this game is competitively, almost rarely do we talk about the 3DS one.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's the Wii U one we talk about, and we have no idea how online is going to work. Like, just to say briefly, like with what was said about customizable movesets, I mean, are there going to be communities like there is in Mario Kart 8? Kind of a thing, because I'm imagining a lot of tournaments will be held with friends, anyways, rather than with anyone. Well, I mean, you couldn't do that.
You couldn't do
But so I mean, this game is very cool. I agree. I think it's going to be really nice to just kind of take a look at a brand new Smash. Hopefully, we can. I'm hoping, like Jelly said, we can kind of come with a fresh perspective and really kind of take the game back to square one and see what we can develop from it. And I mean, the Smash scene has developed on pure just hype and love for the game, just pure fans pushing it to its limits. And
you know what else is going to help that? Is this online
Yeah.
that you see on Smash boards and forums of people that really love Smash, but don't have anybody available to play with them locally.
Yeah.
And if like this online mode like works with 3DS and Wii U, that can potentially just bring in so many people
Yeah.
and
The
constant
net's
practice.
going to be much bigger.
Constant practice.
Yeah.
And that brings in like more people, and
And keeps them
That-
there.
that more connecting is good because that brings tournaments and that makes Smash Fests and stuff. And
Right.
so that constant online, not playing against computers, playing against people and making friends with people, that I think that's going to help a lot.
Yeah. Yep. And
I will say Bowser's broken.
so's
You
Little
would
Mac,
say that.
so's
And-
Villager, so's all the new
Rosa-
characters
so's
that
Mega
we've
Man.
seen.
Rosalina looks like she'll be really good in 1v1s. She got a learning curve.
I'm excited to try 1v1s. Like, as cool as it is to see these characters in
Maybe
free
the,
for all,
the
I'm
next
just like,
one we
oh
should
my
pick like
gosh.
the castle or the Fire Emblem Arena level
Make it
and just
do
divide up.
1v1s.
And
No
do-
items.
just
You're
do-
not allowed
Yeah,
to touch
no one's
them.
allowed to touch the items. That actually not like, and we
That
can
would be
record
pretty
it.
fun to do.
I would be down.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 minutes, just try and work on beating each other like as if, it was normal.
Uh-huh.
And I think that stage looks big enough. The stages are actually, the borders look like they're really big on the top and not so much on the sides.
Yeah.
Some stages feel really big
the
though.
blast zones.
The Mario
You know
stage
what?
feels huge.
I was frustrated that in our games, no one hit the front screen. It
Yeah,
happened
that's-
all the time in the tournament.
That's
It's like
true.
insane.
Oh, did you guys notice the ending screen, the success screen? That was different than the demo that we saw. I
How
thought it
so?
was the same build, but
How so?
like, remember when you saw Mario like holding his hand out and it's a constant animation, like he's breathing,
But he stops eventually.
but with the video footage that we captured, like Rosalina like wins, she does a winning animation and it goes and it just freezes into like a kind of a yeah,
A
in
picture?
a pose in a picture and it says Rosalina.
Huh.
And it's a tiny bit different.
I'm going to look into that.
Interesting.
Man, and there's
I
also
wonder
tons
if it's a different build. We didn't even get to see if it was like a physical based media or if it was just a download onto the Wii U in the
right.
But we got to use Pro controllers. I don't know if that was different with any other experiences at Best
That was
Buy.
cool.
I saw those mostly.
I'm assuming as much. I'm
Yeah.
assuming as much.
The tournament was GameCube controls, which is cool.
Still.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us today. That was awesome. We had an awesome experience, and we are excited to just get our hands on this game.
I'm willing to say if you want me to try someone, I'm more than willing to do so. Like right now
I'm
in my
not,
mind, I'm thinking like Pit or Samus is someone I'd like to try.
Ooh.
I was looking to try Peach,
try
but
that
she wasn't
broken
there.
Samus.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, the best character in the
No,
game.
Samus
no,
Mr.
wait,
Soccer Guy.
wait. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, I need to play Samus. That is so cool.
Did you see the villager behind him chopping off Pit's wings?
With a shovel.
Oh,
Pit's like trying to get the crap out of there.
my
He's like, oh my
gosh.
gosh. There's a maniac kid with a shovel over here.
Samus is like, I don't care.
And Sam is like, I gotta go. So if you and for any, I know for me, if you want to see me use someone in particular, I'd be happy to do so. If you want us to maybe play a certain stage, or if you would like us to try anything out, please let us know. We'd be happy to do so. There's 4 of us. We're a group. We can make this stuff happen. So, and again, go check out our footage. Go enjoy it. You get to actually see what we look like and in all of our glory,
I'm not telling you which one I
or for fun.
or for
You can watch us for the glory or for fun.
in all of our fun. Yes.
In all of our fun.
All right, thanks for joining us today. We hope you're as excited as we are about this game. All right, I'm signing out. This
Totes
is
excited.
Jelly.
I'm Raid.
I'm Joke.
And I'm Blurb.
We will
Thanks.
see you around.
We love you.